I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first decided I was going to make a wrestling YouTube channel, I was in second year university, I was chilling in accounting class or something, and I was just there like, you know what, I'm going to make a wrestling YouTube channel. And whatever happens, happens. If I get views, if I get likes, if people comment, if someone even finds it, I'm down. But whatever happens, happens. Yo, let's see how far I can take it. I never, ever in my wildest dreams thought I would make it this far. Somehow, someway, your boy hit 100,000 subscribers. And before anything else, before we get into anything else in this video, all I want to say is thank you. Thank you to anyone who has ever watched any WrestlinGifs video. Thank you to anyone who's ever commented, liked it, disliked it, shared it with their friends, shared it on social media, made playlists, anyone who has ever interacted with any of my videos. Thank you. Even all the mean comments, all the people who told me they hate my voice or I should go kill myself or I don't know anything about wrestling. Thank you, because every interaction led to this point. And for that, I'm forever thankful, grateful, and you guys have no idea how blessed I truly feel. But yes, with all that aside, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 100,000 subscriber Q&A. Over the past 2 years, I've uploaded over 100 different videos talking about this event or that storyline, playing this video game or that video game. But now it's time to flip the script. After I asked for questions on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, we got over 700 questions. And here we go. I'm gonna sit here, try to answer as many as possible. It's your boy Pav, aka WrestlinGifs. I've wanted to do a Q&A for a long time. I've always wanted to do this, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for when I reach 100,000 subscribers, if I ever reach that much. We did it, so here we are. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever WrestlinGifs Q&A. Alright, so for the first question, we'll start with the basic one, and Omar asked, what made you start a YouTube channel? Alright, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to have a YouTube channel. It wasn't because I wanted the money or the fame or a bunch of subscribers and make basic content like Call of Duty gameplay or anything like that. No, I always just wanted an outlet to talk about things I loved. So when I was a kid, I always used to think about, oh, maybe I should make a YouTube channel on hip-hop music or movies or sports or maybe a different type of gaming channel. And of course, one thing that was always in my head was maybe I should make a wrestling YouTube channel. As I got older, I would watch wrestling videos on YouTube, and honestly, I just never liked them. I never connected to them. I never thought they were too good. I never thought they were too fun. I rarely enjoyed any wrestling videos on YouTube. I'm talking about back in like 2014, 15, 16, 17. I don't know, everything seems so fake to me and just boring and bland. So in my head, it was just kind of like, yo, I see what they're doing. I'm a pretty big wrestling nerd. I'm a pretty cool guy. I can do what these guys are doing 10 times better. So I just wanted to try it. And that's literally what happened. I'm like, I want to see if I can make better wrestling YouTube videos than everyone else. And who knows, it might work out. But a lot of it had to do with the fact that I didn't like the other YouTube wrestling videos. I thought I could do it better. So to me, it's like, if I don't like these, maybe I can capture another audience, another part of the wrestling fan audience that might like my videos, and we might make our own little community. And I honestly feel like we did that. Some other reasons on why I wanted to do a wrestling YouTube channel was, one, I also wanted to be the voice of my generation, of people in my age group, of the people who grew up watching the wrestling that I watched. I wanted to be, their voice. But second, not to hype myself up too much, I'm not saying I'm some super cool guy or anything, but I also wanted to be kind of the chill wrestling YouTuber. Everyone else was so try hard and so sweaty and just annoying, just taking everything so seriously. I wanted to be the one wrestling YouTuber that kind of just comes here, just chills, and just talks about something he loves. I wanted to be the cool wrestling YouTuber because, when you think of a wrestling fan, you ask any random person, oh, what do you think of wrestling fans? They're probably gonna be like, yeah, some random old guy living in his mom's basement, chubby, drinks Mountain Dew all day, and just, fights on Reddit and stuff about wrestling being better back in the day. I didn't know, that's not all wrestling fans are. There are some normal chill ones like me, myself, you guys who watch these videos, and I'm like, why not be the voice for them? Why not have a community for just the chill wrestling fans? The ones who are not crying all the time about who should win, who should lose, wrestling sucks, blah, blah, blah. So the channel was born. All right, so question number 2 from 10_10 alpha. Were there times you wanted to quit YouTube? Honestly, no, I've never wanted to quit. Does it get draining sometimes and overwhelming? For sure, 100%. So does any job. But at the end of the day, this is my passion. This is something I love. So I've never really wanted to quit it because I do understand how blessed I am to be in this situation. This is what I always wanted. And now I have it. I'm not quitting. No. All right, so next question. Congratulations, Pav. My question is, did you play any sports growing up? Once again, congrats on 100K and can't wait to see more great content. Yeah, so I loved sports growing up and I still love sports to this day. I'm such a sports junkie. I'll watch any sport, anything, anytime, anywhere. I love sports. But growing up, the first sport I ever played was baseball, t-ball actually. I told my dad I wanted to play basketball, but my dad doesn't speak the best English, so by accident, he signed me up for baseball, which was fun. But yeah, the first sport I played was baseball. I was really into it. Soccer, basketball, swimming, everything. I loved hockey growing up. I used to play everything and anything. I was just such a sports junkie. I was on my grade 9 wrestling team, got my ass beat a little bit, did a little ass beatings. It was fun. But yeah, I love sports to this day. I'm a huge sports junkie. All right, this one's from Lord Axel. Congrats, Pav. But my question is, how do you compose/edit your videos? Do you have inspiration from other YouTubers on how to edit, put them together, or do you just freestyle it and do what you feel like? All I knew was I wanted to make YouTube videos, right? So I went on Google, what is the best software to edit YouTube videos? And everyone's like, oh, Adobe Premiere. Okay, so I downloaded Adobe Premiere, I opened it up, and I swear to God, I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on. Bro, just look at this. Does this look simple to you? There is so much going on. It's a mess. Listen, I still get confused to this day. I don't even know what to do half of the time. So what I did was I just YOLO'd it. I literally just went on YouTube, and every time I needed any help, I watched a tutorial. I literally didn't know how to do the tiniest things. I didn't know how to pan out. I didn't know how to zoom in. I didn't know how to speed anything up. So every time I'll just search up on YouTube, how to zoom out in Adobe Premiere, how to pan out in Adobe Premiere. I literally just learned everything from YouTube tutorials. And in this day and age, that's literally all you need. All right, so Nikki B. Hi, Pav. My question is, other than wrestling, what are your other aspirations or hobbies? Yeah, so for hobbies, I recently really got into working out, and that's become one of my main hobbies. So don't worry, a lot of progress will be coming in soon. Recently, I've really got into trying to learn how to speak Spanish, so I've been taking those little classes every morning. Other than that, I love playing sports like I mentioned before. To this day, I still play soccer with my friends while we're on a league together. Playing video games with friends, just chilling with them. I love just watching movies and TV shows, reading up on stuff on Wikipedia, watching documentaries, listening to music. I'm a nerd, right? So I like learning about everything and anything. Like, my brain is just filled with the most useless information ever. Congrats, bro. And my questions are, how many times have you been to India? What's your favorite wrestling year? And when did you find out that wrestling is scripted? How did you find out, and what was your reaction? All right, so I've been to India once, and that was to Punjab because I am Punjabi. I don't really like to call myself Indian. I like to consider myself Punjabi. Yes, I know Punjab is in India. I get it, don't worry. I've been there once. I went there when I was like 10 years old, and they love wrestling out there. Everywhere I went, I would see wrestling t-shirts, wrestling trading cards, wrestling videos, DVDs, everything. It was cool, man. Like, I went there and I saw way more merchandise wrestling related there than anywhere here in Canada. My favorite wrestling year, 2005. You guys already know, probably seen the video on it. I love that year so much. All right, so question number 3, when did I find out wrestling was scripted or fake or whatnot? So this all happened around the same time in 2008. I was around 10 years old, and I wanted to go to WWE.com to just get my basic news for wrestling. So I go on my PSP internet browser, I type in WWE.com, and for some reason it doesn't work. So I go on Google and I type in WWE news. The problem was, I then went on a website, okay? And it was called Lords of Pain, I think. And they basically had a bunch of wrestling news, and it was unlike any wrestling news I had ever read before. This wasn't your standard, like, oh, coming up next week, John Cena versus, Bobby Lashley or something. No. This was like, breaking news, this wrestler is fired, this wrestler failed a drug test, this and that, wrestling's fake, why do you watch this? You're an idiot. And I was just there like, what? But yeah, I just saw this bunch of news and just a bunch of stuff happening, like, oh, this wrestler was supposed to win, but then this happened. I'm like, wait, what do you mean supposed to win? Like, it's either you win or you don't. What do you mean supposed to win? So I kind of just connected the dots, and you combine that with older people in your family telling you all the time, well, you know it's fake, right? Combine that with news sites telling you a person is supposed to win. Combine that with the fact I then found SmackDown spoilers. This blew my mind the most. I found SmackDown spoilers, okay? Where it's like, this week on SmackDown, Batista is going to be MVP. This guy's going to be that guy. And I'm like, how do they know? SmackDown's not until Friday. Friday came, I watched SmackDown, and the exact same shit happened. I was just sitting there like, what the flying is this? It was wild. It was wild. I thought I discovered some next magical site telling me who's gonna win before what, but yeah, that day on my PSP, chilling, just a normal day, everything was fine. I found out wrestling was scripted. I just found this overwhelming amount of news and nothing was ever the same ever again. What's funny is I kind of made that my little side hustle. So I found the spoilers for SmackDown, and what I would do is every week I would go to school and I'd find out my wrestling friends at lunchtime. I'd bring them together, like, hey guys, give me $2, give me your lunch money basically, give me $2, and I'll tell you guys what's gonna happen exactly on SmackDown. The first week they didn't believe me, so I just told them, I'm like, watch, Undertaker is gonna beat this guy, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Like, okay, we'll see. They come back Monday. Yo, bro, how did you know? What? Oh my God, what? How did you know it happened exactly like you said it would? I'll just be there like, yeah, I told you. So then every Wednesday they would come to me, give me $2 of their lunch money, and I would write them the SmackDown spoilers. I'd be giving them out like gift cards or something, like, this guy's gonna be that guy, this guy's gonna be that guy, this is gonna happen, and they'd be so excited, like, wow, I know what's gonna happen on SmackDown. I don't know why they cared so much, but they thought I was a genie, like I was genius, like I knew everything, like I'm Einstein or something. They thought I worked for the company. But yeah, I was out here making racks in grade 4. Who is the greatest heel of all time according to you? Alright, so my boy Sean Green said, you're about a year older than me, so our experiences are pretty similar. I'm wondering, where did you come from? Like your background, your upbringing, that kind of stuff. Congrats on 100K fam. So I've mentioned this before from my other videos and live streams. I'm actually Punjabi, so my parents are from Punjab, which is in India, and they immigrated to Canada in the 90s. They first immigrated to Vancouver, and I was actually born in BC. And then when I was like 4 years old, I moved to Toronto, and that's what I've been doing, you know, ever since I was 4 years old, been chilling in Toronto. I'm just a random average brown kid and just doing my thing. I love being Punjabi. I love my culture, the music, the food, the language, everything, you know, I speak it. It was the first language I learned. I loved how I grew up. My upbringing was pretty chill, you know. I grew up listening to hip-hop music, 50 Cent, Eminem, always getting into trouble at school, suspended for pulling fire alarms, you know, bullying, just stupid shenanigans all the time. You know, grew up playing GTA San Andreas, so that was the best babysitter I ever had. And of course, I grew up watching wrestling, so that definitely explains why I am the way I am. But yeah, my upbringing was really chill. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I love my childhood and I loved how it made me who I am today. And I'm very happy with who I am today. So yeah. What are some times during your childhood as a wrestling fan that gave you full-on nightmares? I personally remember having nightmares thanks to The Undertaker and Orton feud, for example. Bro, I never really have nightmares, but I swear to God, The Undertaker was just so... I hated him for one thing, okay? He was never scary in the ring. His entrance never really scared me, but what would scare me were his stupid ass promos. Like, you know how The Undertaker would die like every few months and go take a break and he would come back? I hated that because every time he would come back, they'd play these like stupid scary return videos with like little girls dancing, doing demonic little rituals, fire and snakes and graveyards and worms. I hated it. This shit used to terrify me because it'd be like 9:30 p.m. It's pitch dark outside and my mom's sleeping. I'm downstairs by myself watching SmackDown on the CW. And all I see is this shit at like 8 years old. I don't want to see this. You know how scared I would be to go upstairs? I'd be so terrified. Just sitting in my room, just by myself, just like, shit, is the Undertaker gonna pull up? You know? Question, if you had one night, would you spend it with Trish Stratus or Lita? Sir, I'm a faithful, loyal, committed individual, and I choose my girlfriend. Pav, since you're a hip-hop head, give me your top 10 favorite hip-hop albums. Bro, 10 hip-hop albums off the top of my head. Okay, I'm gonna miss some. I don't have time to sit here and research and make a top 10 list, so I'm just gonna say random 10 albums I love that come to my head. Get Rich or Die Trying, The Eminem Show, The Infamous, Blueprint 1, The Black Album, If You're Reading This It's Too Late, All Eyes on Me, Slim Shady LP, Graduation, and honestly, the documentary. Yeah, top 10 albums. I know I probably missed some that I love, but off the top of my head, those are 10 albums that come to my head right away. Congrats on 100K. What's your favorite and least favorite GTA San Andreas mission? There is no mission ever that's gonna piss me off more than all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Look the fuck out, CJ, the train! All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Bro, I hate this mission because as a kid, like I get it now. I know how to do it now. Now I do the jetpack cheat. I go there, I clap everyone, I win, ha ha ha. But as a kid, this mission, I hated it. I was stuck on this for weeks. Bro, I would always mess up. I'd always be driving the motorcycle and either crash the motorcycle or Big Smoke's fat ass would never be able to shoot anyone or something would always happen. This mission was the worst. This one and the one with Catalina, that psycho crazy girlfriend you have, where you gotta drive around and rob a bunch of liquor stores, I think.
You wanna rob a betting shop?
Yeah, you know man enough?
I always sucked at it because for some reason I would always die. I don't know, I just always sucked at it. Another one that was really cool though was the one where you go with Ryder and you have to go to the old man's house and you steal boxes and you gotta be like really stealthy.
Stephen, commie bastards!
Let's get up out of here.
That shit was mad fun. Wait, I forgot. You know, oh my god, you know what I hated as a kid? The lowrider mission where you gotta go do the hydraulics challenge. I can do it now. Now my rhythm is fine, up, down, left, right. I'll hit all the boxes. As a kid, I don't know if I was just stupid. I don't know if there's something wrong with me or if I was missing something, but I could not for the life of me. I could barely ever do this one or do the dance party at the beach where you gotta dance and, you know, steal the car or whatever. I used to suck at any of the rhythm ones. Your boy 69, do you think you could beat The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match? Duh. 2K15 or 2K20? Bro, really? I am never ever playing 2K20 ever again. I made that video, it's done. You will never see another 2K20 video on my channel ever again. I promise you that, okay? I promise you that. Definitely 2K15. At least I can play Showcase and be a little nostalgic about it and have a little fun. I am never, ever playing 2K20 ever again. Never. Who has the best finisher of all time?
These bitches dropping like...
Okay, 100k done. Now, upcoming goal is 1 mil. That's good. But my question is, when will you get consistent? Even John Cena was consistent for a month on SmackDown. Why do you have to attack me like that? What are your top 30 wrestling Top 30? 3-0? 30 like Steph Curry? You want me to sit here and list 30 wrestling finishers in a Q&A video? Okay, so number 1 is RKO, number 2 is the... Do you watch anime/read manga? Hell no. Is Carlito one of your favorite superstars? If anyone's favorite superstar is Carlito, you need help. What were your favorite wrestling figures you owned as a kid? Yo man, as a kid, I used to have this John Cena. He had a shirt on that said the champ is here with the arrow pointing down. He had the belts. Even his hands were like straight like this so you could do you can't see me. I love that figure more than anything, man. I also had this Randy Orton figure I was obsessed with. I even had an Edge figure. Yes, I bought an Edge figure and every day I would beat him up. I hated him so much that I got a red marker and I like painted blood all over him. I love that figure. I swear I'm not a psychopath, I swear. What inspires you the most? As cheesy as this will sound, you guys. Messi or Ronaldo? I'll let this picture do the talking. What DVDs did you have growing up? Did you watch them over and over again? Yeah, of course, man. I had a bunch of wrestling ones growing up. So I like Survivor Series 2003. I had WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 21, 22 to 23. I had Judgment Day 05, Judgment Day 04. I had Vengeance 2005. I used to watch them all the time. Of course, the iconic WrestleMania 18 on VHS. I obviously had that. But other ones that are not wrestling related that I watched a lot, Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Spider-Man 1 and 2. I don't know why, I used to love Hitch as a kid. That's where I got all my tips on, you know, how to talk to girls. JK. But I loved Hitch growing up. I used to love watching Scarface as a kid. I convinced my mom to get it for me from Walmart. She's like, yeah, fine, whatever. She had no idea what it was or what it was about. She just thought it was a random movie. So here I was, like 6 years old, watching this Cuban guy just sell a bunch of drugs in Miami and just shooting people. I loved it. If you were a pro wrestler, name your dream opponent. You put John Cena in the ring with me. First of all, we're gonna have a 5-star classic. Second, the promos, everything will be legendary. Cause yo, Cena thinks he can rap? You think I can't rap? Imagine that, just rap battles leading up every week. GG. You thought Rock and Cena was big? Yo, honestly, Vince, I'm gonna call you right now. Book it. Pav versus Cena. WrestleMania main event. Alright, for the last question of the video, don't worry, we'll do a part 2 soon. What advice would you give someone who wants to do YouTube or something creative? Just do what you want to do and make sure it's quality. It doesn't matter how long it takes. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you, it took a while. People see my videos and like, oh, this guy blew up around 2019. They don't see the deleted videos. They don't see the work I used to put in 2016, 17, and early 2018. You know, it takes time. You have to grind. You gotta grind when no one's watching, when no one cares, and the only person that cares is you. We gotta keep doing it, because the one thing that I've learned from making content and seeing other content grow and explode on the internet is that quality always prevails. The cream always rises to the top. I'll tell this to anyone and everyone who will listen. Just do it and do it right, and you will succeed. It might take some time. It might take a long time. But at the end of the day, if your quality is good and people want to see it, it will always succeed. The right people will always find it, and you can never lose like that. I know it sounds cheesy and I know it sounds basic, but trust me, quality always prevails. Alright, so that's it for the Q&A. I hope I answered enough questions to leave you guys satisfied with the Q&A. My mouth hurts, my mouth is dry, my jaw hurts, I can't talk anymore. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this, okay? Don't worry, there will be a part 2 for the Q&A. Keep asking questions, DM me anytime, anything you want, okay? I will always do Q&As maybe every 2 or 3 months. I love it, it's fun. I want you guys to know more about me. I'm a pretty cool guy, right? I just want to give quick shout outs to some people who really held it down for me over the past few years to help me get to where I am today. First things first, I just want to give a shout out to my mom. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for allowing me to do this without making me feel stupid. When I told you that I'm going to quit my part-time job, when I told you that I'm going to take less courses in university to focus on my wrestling YouTube channel, you still supported me. Thank you for that. I'll forever be grateful to have such an amazing mom and honestly amazing parents that supported me with this. Also, a shout out to my boys, Amajah and Kanger. Shout out to my cousins, Happy and Uman. You guys are basically my brothers. And lastly, thank you to Lala for being my rock, not Dwayne Johnson. But once again, it's your boy Pav, aka WrestlinGifs. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everything. I'll never truly be able to showcase to you guys or tell you guys how much this means to me. But thank you. At the end of the day, all I can say is thank you. I'll see you guys for the next video. I love you guys. Peace out, alright? Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Later.